Hey guys, welcome back to Flat Creek Outdoors. The sun is still low, so I know I'm in the shadows here, so the light's a little funny being here in the shadows. But thanks for tuning in today. This is going to be a fun one. I've got a new tool I want to share with you, and you can see right there, there's some blue. Let me step over there and hide that. Let me give you the intro. Last video, we had cleared a bunch of this tree line next to me here, and there was just a lot of encroachment over the years, a lot of small pines, a lot of small cedars, and then a lot of overhanging branches from more mature trees that hung over those smaller saplings, and that's what we need to tackle today. When I was editing that last video, I realized that there was kind of something that stood out to me pretty obvious, and a couple of you guys mentioned in the comments, what you need is a pole saw. And I said, yeah, that's what I need. And so anyway, I did a little bit of research. I didn't want to spend a huge amount of money. So did a little bit of research, kind of found a value-based option. And today we're going to put it to the test to see if it will work out here on our property. So let's get into it. What we have here today is the Kobalt 40 volt max. Say it right there, 40 volt max cordless pole saw. And this is adjustable. I'll get into some of its features in a second, but if you're looking at the options from Kobalt at your local blue home improvement store, they have, I believe, 3 options. There's a 24 volt, might be 28 now that I think about it. Anyway, I can't remember. Either 24 or 28 volt. That's their least expensive option. They have this 40 volt max option, and then there's also an 80 volt max option. And in evaluating the prices, this one at the time when I purchased it in March of 2021, the 40 volt option was a few dollars cheaper than its normal price. It was on sale. I think its normal price was $199. I got it for $179. And then the 80 volt, which I kind of really wanted, was $279, but I figured, yeah, it's probably not really that much better. But what do I know? Anyway, I didn't want to spend closer to $300. I wanted to spend closer to $200. Really what it came down to. So that's what I've got here. This particular one has an 8-inch bar is what it's labeled. It obviously has an oil reservoir here on the top. It's got a readout for your oil reservoir there on the side. And then it is an adjustable pole length, so there are 3 sections. It's not infinitely adjustable like some of your long handle reach non-powered tools. You can't slide this in and out. But there are 3 sections. There's the power head section, there is the control and battery section, and then there's a middle section, and the only adjustment you get is you choose whether or not you want to keep this middle section in there. So basically you can figure out if you want your tool to be this long or this long. If you want to add or remove the sections, it's an easy thing to do. You don't need a tool. You just have these barrels here. This actually has an arrow on there for lock or unlock. And all you simply do is unthread this barrel. And then after it's out of the way, there we go. Pull your 2 sections apart. They are notched, so they only go back together one way. But they give you a little triangle. Hopefully that makes out right there. There's a little triangle on that side. And there's a little triangle on this side, and you line those triangles up and you put them together and it slides right together. Out of the box, there was not any other assembly. That's it. So the chain probably should have been double checked and tightened. But other than that, you put your poles together, you charge your battery, and you put some oil in it, and you're ready to go. I could probably talk about this thing some more and read you all the features off the box, but you can just go online and check that out yourself. I'm sure you want to see this thing in action and see how it works, so let's go do that. after just a few minutes of use, the chain was already loose. Now, I just noticed this. I didn't check and make sure that was tight, so that might not have helped anything. But the chain tension adjustment on this is just a lock to hold that in place. The adjustment is actually a Phillips head screw over on this side, which is a little unusual. And I can just tighten up on that. Yep, we're good. And then I tighten up on that. Back to work. So it was a tree like this one here that made me think I really need to get a pole saw. This tree is a large pine and it has branches that grow way out over the field, and over the years smaller trees have grown up along the field edge and grown into its branches. So all of these smaller saplings through here are already cut. They just won't fall down because they're tangled up in these branches. So I'm going to cut as many as I can reach, and hopefully that really opens this up here so we can get a tractor through here and keep this field edge nice and clean. Well, so far pretty pleased with the battery life. It's only a 2.5 amp hour battery on here, and I didn't buy any extras, so I'm gonna have to put this on the charger obviously when I'm done and wait a couple hours and then come back out here and do some more. But it lights up. We've got two lights left, so about half left. One thing that I also noticed so far with this is that it is really well balanced. So this is the middle section. You can see these two threaded pieces here that holds this middle section on. Right there in the middle, it is really well balanced. So I've got the battery and the controls on this end and the bar and chain on this end, and you hold it there. Now the handle it gives you is all the way down here. When you're holding it like this, the end with the bar and chain still feels really heavy. That's okay, because you're gonna rest that on the branch. But for shorter stuff, if you end up grabbing it up here, which is what I've been doing, it feels really balanced, and this isn't heavy and hard to maintain at all. Wow, yeah, this is the saw I've been missing for the last 2.5 years since we've had this property. We have a lot of field edges and trails and other places where this saw is going to be incredibly useful. So I'm pretty shocked, pretty surprised, pretty pleased with how well it's done. And of course, the next big question is going to be, how durable will it be, and how long is that battery gonna last? I think that's probably everybody's biggest gripe with these cordless tools, is how long the battery truly lasts before it stops taking a charge. But that remains to be seen. But thanks for watching today. We got a lot done. This was 200 and almost 50 feet of tree line, and we limbed everything up above tractor height and got it all knocked out. So next video, we'll be coming in here with the tractor with the grapple on it and grabbing all this stuff, hauling it to the burn pile. And if that sounds interesting to you, make sure you subscribe here to Flat Creek Outdoors. We do a lot of this kind of work around our property just to make it better and more enjoyable for us. So if you enjoy seeing tree work and firewood work and tractors and chainsaws and all that kind of stuff, make sure you subscribe. You can also check out our other channel. Maybe you saw my sweatshirt, Woods Tree Farm. We have a Christmas tree farm that we're starting from the ground up on this property, and our other channel, Woods Tree Farm, is all about us growing the tree farm business. So if that's interesting to you, check that out as well. Well, thanks for watching and following along today, guys. I enjoyed having you. If you got questions or comments, leave those below, and I'll see you on the next video.